Missouri State University has adopted a statewide public affairs mission aimed at educating its students and helping them plan for a brighter future. The public affairs mission here can be separated into three important themes: ethical leadership, cultural competence, and community engagement. By focusing on these three aspects, Missouri State hopes to instill excellence in its students by teaching students to apply class lectures to everyday life, by exposing its students to an array of diverse cultures, and by encouraging its students to take a leadership role in giving back to the community. While each of these characteristics is significant, I have chosen to focus on how students can become more culturally competent, particularly by studying abroad. I received this from my public affairs source. Now, listen to this short clip from the school's public affairs homepage about the importance of cultural competence here at Missouri State.
Ethical leadership, cultural competence, community engagement. Missouri State University strives to develop ethical leaders who are culturally aware and engaged in their communities. Missouri State prepares students to collaborate with and compete against others around the world by helping them recognize the ways in which history, geography, religion, and culture contribute to the complexity and diversity of today's global environment. To be successful.
Cultural competence, which refers to an ability to interact efficiently with people of diverse cultures, cannot just be learned overnight or even from traveling abroad one time. It is a lifelong process that must be worked at continuously by acquiring knowledge on the topic, as well as through hands-on learning experiences. While both of these are important, neither feature by itself is enough. In order to fully understand another culture and be accepting of its uniqueness, one must acquire knowledge of a population through research and, more importantly, through immersion into that population. Other ways to work at cultural competence include interaction, trust and relationship building, which can all be attained in some way through studying abroad. I received this from my Rothman source. Missouri State offers a wide selection of study-away programs stretching across the world, each offering its own one-of-a-kind experience. Studying abroad allows a student to step out of his or her comfort zone to learn a foreign culture and lifestyle and to explore the world. By spending time studying in a foreign country, whether it is for a short session, a semester, or entire year, students will also meet new people, learn a great deal about themselves, discover how to be more self-sufficient, and become more globally aware. Of course, there are drawbacks to studying abroad as well, which may include culture shock, finances, academic challenges, and feeling homesick, among other things. However, if a student does choose to study abroad, then they will certainly be given the chance to live out Missouri State's public affairs mission, especially in becoming a more culturally competent person. All study-away programs offered through Missouri State focus on enhancing global relations through education and leadership. They do this by helping students to find the university abroad that best suits them individually, based on location, course load, and other educational experiences the student may be interested in. I received this from the Study Away Handbook course. They helped me to find the university that I would most likely be attending in New Zealand in the spring of next year. Here is the brochure they provided me with to decide, and a couple photos of the area I will be staying in. This is of the nature of New Zealand. I'm not sure if you can see it. And this is the skyline of Auckland, the city in which I will be staying. The Study Away office here also works with students to help plan an itinerary around their class schedules to visit neighboring cities or countries. Optional field trips and excursions may include visiting unique museums, monuments, local attractions, nature parks, cultural festivals, and other enriching events so that the student may experience the full effect of studying abroad and take home with them a new understanding of foreign culture. I received this from the Study Away program source. Now, I will show you several photos of such outings that my friend was able to experience while studying abroad this semester in Peru. These outings include the Monte Rosa Restaurante, Pueblos, and the statue of Pachalacte. That's the statue of Pachalacte in the Sacred Valley of Peru. This is the restaurant with artifacts and books dating back to the 18th century. And this is a Peru man by the Pueblos digging into a termite's nest, which they use as mosquito repellent. Missouri State also recognizes that international connections and cultural competence are becoming increasingly important in today's job market. Nowadays, being able to interact and get along with people of different cultures is vital to the economy, especially since so many businesses and companies have become international. While studying abroad, students will learn many cultural competence skills by attending classes in a foreign country, and many more by interacting with locals outside the classroom. In fact, students will probably attain a more in-depth appreciation of the culture and heritage of their visiting country by exploring it on their own time and having everyday interactions with locals of all ages instead of just students. Both types of these relations will help the student to acquire the skills and experiences that could potentially help their resume stand out to future employers. Since international relations have become so prevalent in today's economy. This is from the Viklund source. Now that I have revealed to you the culturally educational experience that studying abroad can be, I will share with you some research that has been done in relation to this data. According to a specific study in which 232 study abroad students were questioned, those who have studied abroad have demonstrated growth in global perspective, cross-cultural effectiveness, worldview, reflective thought, and self-reliance. The results also showed that students who studied in a foreign country have shown a greater interest in a variety of subjects such as travel, art, foreign languages, architecture, and history. And they've also enhanced their personal well-being since their trip abroad. It has been suggested that since more and more students are studying abroad these days and becoming experienced in foreign affairs, that there will be higher quality outcomes for cross-cultural adaptability in employees and increased global development in our economy for future generations to come. This is from the Kit Santos source. With all this being said, I hope that you have learned the important role studying abroad has played in achieving Missouri State's public affairs mission of cultural competence. It is important to understand the meaning of each of these themes: ethical leadership, cultural competence, and community engagement, in order to truly understand the mission that Missouri State hopes to carry out.